Christian Association of Nigeria, Kwara State Chapter, has said that it will not allow the use of hijab in grant-aided mission schools in the state. This is in spite of a fracas that occurred on Thursday when some Muslim parents stormed Oyun Baptist High School, Ijagbo, in Oyun local government area of the state to protest the rejection of their words in the school. The protest, which started as a peaceful one, resulted into violence as many persons sustained injuries. Addressing reporters in Oyun, Reverend Samuel Ajayi, who spoke on behalf of the local chapter of Khan, said, "It has been said times without number that we cannot and will not allow the use of hijab in our mission schools. We have since asked the state government to return our schools back to us. We want to inform the general public that whatever happens in our schools on hijab issue should be dropped at the doorsteps of the state government. The aim and mission of those who went to Oyun Baptist Church School to foment trouble on the issue of hijab will fail. Can in the state will resist their move, even with the last ounce of her blood. We therefore demand that the hoodlums be fished out and appropriately prosecuted. We implore the state government to, as a matter of urgency, return our schools back to us. Christians are bona fide citizens of this state and we own it together. If the government refuses, we will use all constitutional means to get our schools back." Meanwhile, a Muslim group, the Kwara State Muslim Stakeholders, on Friday urged the state government to set up a commission of inquiry to unravel the brains behind the killings and maiming of innocent Muslim parents in Ijagbo. The group also charged the state government to enforce its policy on wearing of hijab by Muslim school girls in all government grant-aided secondary schools. Chairman of the forum, Alhaji Isiaq Abdul Karim, alleged that one of the parents of the Muslim students of the school, Habib Idris, was killed during the fracas that also left 11 parents injured. The group also called on the police to investigate the circumstances surrounding the crisis with a view to bringing the perpetrators to book. On January 25th, the government restated its policy and directed management of schools in the state to allow the use of hijab by willing Muslims without forcing it on anyone or turning them back for using it. A government delegation led by Commissioner for Education, Ajia Sadatu Kawu, had twice visited the school to resolve the matter. Another delegation by the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Mohammed Safuddin, also visited the town for the same reason on Thursday. I don't know why this is becoming a problem. I don't know why it's becoming a problem. Now we are not even fighting for quality education because as far as I'm concerned, there are no quality educations. The teachers are nowhere remunerated enough. Now, what the problem is hijab or no hijab. The so-called Muslims, they should go to another place where they can wear this. This is a mission school. I don't understand why they are so adamant on hijab or no hijab. If the school say they don't want, or the mission say they don't want a hijab, is that the only school in the state? Is that the only school in the state? Why can't they go? Why hijab of a thing? Is the hijab they are going to be learning in that place? I don't understand. I can't really understand. That's just what because we've been talking about these things over and over again, and yet it's like there seems to be no solution to all this. Mission school belong to Christians, private schools belong to individuals, while public schools belong to everyone in the country. So such law will be enacted in the schools that belongs to Muslim, not Christian owned school and public schools. I advise my Muslim brothers they should build their own school to allow peace to reign. But all these missionary schools in Kwara State are owned by government. Why can't establish your private school and yet your dress conduct? Who told you they are established? They are not established by this thing. There's a long story towards this. How can it be established? If it's established by government, then why would it be called a missionary school? If it is established, why would the government now want to now leave Muslim and name it a Christian school if it is now established by the this thing? But if really it's that particular school was established by the government, then the government ought to have established another one that is already an Islamic background. Why? So though this statement is not really correct. Well, I don't see any issue here. There are a lot of public schools in Kwara State. Why not enroll your kids there? Must your kids attend missionary schools? If you are not comfortable with the dress code, kindly remove your kids, since you value Islamic dress code more than knowledge. Of course, I know if it is a if it is a Muslim school, we Christians have that audacity to say we have to wear this, we have to do this and that. I see no reason for that. But I don't really know the problem of this particular religion. They always looking for trouble and war. If you know that your children must use hijab, why not take them to a Muslim school? People have been saying this over and over again. Instead of forcing Christian school to allow hijab, Khan must not accept this. I'm a Muslim, but this is a missionary Baptist school, so you have to abide by their rules. Why do they have to? When Isba in Kano asks fashionista not to use a plastic as improvised, who complain? Muslims should wake up before setting Nigeria on fire. Well, I support it. Let them go and build their own school, because they can't allow that in their own religion. They can't. Then work continues until every Muslim girl can participate a religion or practice a religion freely in public schools. So far, it is funded by the government. It is a government school. Our tax money is used to fund the school. Nigeria is a mixed nation, not a Christian nation. Even US, UK, founded with Christian ideologies, allow hijab at all educational levels. You mean the school the church built is funded by your tax money? What you said, wow, see how inhumane your comment sounds. This is a school built by missionaries. If you desperately need to use a hijab, you can peacefully go to an Islamic school without causing nuisance. The so-called aid from the government should be stopped if that is what you are holding on to. Haba, why so terrible in all your doings? Do you know the meaning of missionary school? Who built it? The church school? If you will not abide by their rules, you forget taking your children there. I don't even know why Islam think that they are only mad. They are the only mad people always. Where in the highest order, okay, what impact has putting on hijab done in your life than for you people terrorizing the country? Of course, you know that a lot of messages here and there, and the way people feel, this is not a big deal. They should have a Muslim school, and even in government school should not allow all this whatever. If government wants to be Christian and Muslim school, then build it. Let everybody go to where you feel you can belong. If you want to go a school where nothing is going to be seen, whether Muslim or Christian or whatever, fine. So to me, it's just dragging what is unnecessary.